The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles offense will be first on the attack. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Might as well give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, give him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Creates a little space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Noles are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off the play fake. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sperry. The pressure. At midfield, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against us. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an
incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some strength shown there. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Cal's offense has its first opportunity of the day. We have got a tremendous matchup between two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Smith wants to throw. Got his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete in the middle. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They're working that left side, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Ready to fire from the pistol. Now the play fake. Fires left. It's caught downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Golden Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Runs through the tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Golden Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll try the left side, fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Morrison. Hard running there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Berry. Grab near the marker, it's McNeil. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. Sweet cut there. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them. Pressure.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you want.
On the sweet spin, and he's free. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Got his man. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And you just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend, but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Got his man in the middle. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
Off play action on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's 1st and goal.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Seminoles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team does. C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame.
Leaves it with the running back.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Smith dropping to pass. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab on the big throw. Off and running. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other, and it was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback adapted. Still on his feet at the 35. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it, it's Morrison. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Seminoles are marching down the field. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Smith wants to throw. He lets one fly deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway and now they're in business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Sets up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're...
There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Quick spin on the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The play action fake. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Golden Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, quarterbacks quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a fund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in College Station. They're trailing by 18 to Ole Miss. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And this is going to be incomplete. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return. The 37-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Finds his man, it's Brown.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Smith dropping to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Brown. About 2 yards short of a first down. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Special teams come as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quick step and go. Running through contact. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Oh, he's got some space. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Morrison. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Smashes through the tackle. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Noles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running. Not much to be found as he's headed back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Smith wants to throw. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Gashing the deal. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. 18. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running. Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the ground with the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's McNeil. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Powers through the defender. It's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Sperry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Listen, I know that game didn't get very much, but I love getting the tight ends involved. Get everybody involved in the offense. Make me cover the whole field. Keep everybody a little bit honest.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Trying to move the sticks on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, no!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a out they'll remember in Columbia for some time. They're up by 24 over Kentucky. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Now facing a 3rd and long.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Breaks the tackle. And runs through another one. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Plows through the defense. They will. Short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds. A really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Offense at an empty set. Back to pass, it's Sperry. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heap. QB got it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Ripping through the defense. At the 45 on his way. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown Seminoles. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll bring him down to get the started on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Swings it out to the flat.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Finds a spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Off play action. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Man, and you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. It's Brown. He's going to come up about 5 yards short. Find the gain.
Now, 4th down.
And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
The Golden Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Smith wants to throw. Makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run play action. Touchdown, Cal! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And that extra point carries some significance. Now a field goal just ties the game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought out. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. It's complete on the right side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Sperry. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They
breaks into the open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Just keep slinging it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Spins away from the defense.
The 2nd down pass from
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Well, if that last incompletion's any indicator, it's going to be hard to convert this 4th and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion, but where are you going to go? Where's your best?
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
And I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work.
Number 9, on to punt it away.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line. Wants to pass, a clock an enemy. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done.